Before I left, I noticed the poster downstairs for advocacy that I put in the building with the photocopies the library gave me was taken down and replaced by the poster of when the rent is due. But it wasn't put somewhere else because there was room to put somewhere else. It was just taken away. Not a good sign, right? The landlord doing that. He didn't notice the one upstairs because he probably didn't bother to go upstairs in his couple of visits today. Anyways, I walked to the advocate who had advertised from 1 to 3 with the poster the library showed. I don't think the library would do this for me, although I have a not-for-profit society. But they do still have my tutoring poster up in a dark corner in the back there. And so I kind of was asking them, I said, how come there's like nobody here? I said, I helped put up some posters. I said, there's just one guy who came and asked questions, who might be somebody from my building who's the only one who kind of knows that I have good intentions to advocate for tenants. But it's not my job, right? So this vlog is mostly about the concept of advocacy is you can't help people unless they develop the maturity to want to help themselves. I mean, you can put all the funding you want into them. So I kept asking now when I reviewed it, right in the aisle beside us putting books. So that means it's not a private place to give you my private information. And I said I would give it. And I told a short story that had my private information, my full name. Just he wasn't paying attention. He wants things his way, which is not a good sign for an advocate. Is it because he's mostly related to just getting the funding moving? And he thinks he did great, just like the college pretends they give courses that, the adults don't show up for. It's just the youth show up for, or the learners show up for, and there's really nothing structured or prepared or competent if the adults show up, and the adults are often not better socially adapted than the youth, In fact, maybe that's the program is don't show up, let the youth kind of do their own thing, provide a location, and that's the best you can help them because you don't have skill sets to help them. I mean, it's a recipe for disaster because things could happen, right? But, capitalists like BCGU's members, such as Coast Mountain College, are quite willing to take risks, even of being sued, right? And because often they won't. Coming back to the point of it takes a grown-up to advocate for themselves. And when all the grown-ups don't know how to do it, it comes back to the maturation process, right? The best thing I can help learners in schools with is to help their teachers. The best way I can help the concept of mental health is work with mental health professionals. I can't work for a family without working for the entire family. I can't help animals without helping the people that claim to be great people that help animals, right? And emailing things to CBC, Radio Canada, doesn't make a difference. So whether I email politicians, your public servants, Canadian Mental Health Association, or Ministries of Education, or your media, doesn't make a difference. And you know why? The common denominator is not the emails coming from me. Common denominator is you have not undergone the maturation process.